Hey everyone, welcome to day 4 of our 7-night Caribbean cruise on the Carnival Jubilee.
We are in beautiful Costa Maya today.
Yes, it's lovely outside. We've already arrived at the dock and it was a little early.
Yeah, the estimated guest ashore time was 8:15, and I think it was close to half an hour before that they started letting people off. So we're here nice and early.
We already actually went up and got some breakfast over at the Pig and Anchor.
Yes.
So in the, what's that area called? Summer's Landing?
Yep.
So we did that and we're gonna head out. So we're going to the Nacional Beach Resort today. I'm really excited to get some pool time and lounge under something shady.
Nice and relaxing, a nice easy day today.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome day here in Costa Maya. Good morning, Costa Maya. We are already docked here. So we've got the port down there. And then the resort we're going to, the Nacional Beach Club, is down in this area down here. So we're gonna take a taxi over there. And so far we're the only ship in port today, so we'll see if another one joins us.
We are ready to head into port. Our all aboard time today is 4:30 p.m.
Costa Maya, Mexico.
We're here.
The nice thing here in Costa Maya is we are docked, no tendering. We can just walk right into port. The pier here in Costa Maya is fairly long though. Keep that in mind. There's a shuttle, but it doesn't seem to be running this morning.
Costa Maya. So as you enter the port, there's a selfie spot off to the right. If you don't have an excursion already, they're selling those here as well. We've got the excursion meetup area as well as a bar. And you'll also find some local dancers.
To get into the main part of the port, you will need to walk through the duty-free shop. But when you get to the other side, there is quite a bit of shopping.
Hello, buddy. Just hanging out here in the middle of the port.
Here at the port, there are a couple really nice large swimming pools. Over on the right, it's a little bit shallower, which is nice for kids, but it's also surrounded by restaurants and a fun swim-up bar. There are lots of loungers, but they're reserved for guests purchasing food or beverages.
You'll also find the aviary, which is home to the beautiful flamingos. They're always a treat to look at. But we'll continue along through the port here. There's lots of little shops and restaurants, places to get gelato. And then you'll see another large pool towards the exit. This one also has a swim-up bar. And again, the loungers are reserved for those making purchases. We're taking a taxi over to the resort today, and for some reason there aren't any inside the gate like there usually are. They told us just to head down the pathway and out the gate, and there should be lots of taxis waiting. And sure enough, there's quite a few here. We booked the Nacional Beach Club through Resort for a day. It's super simple. You put in your cruise ship and your sailing date, and it gives you all the resorts that are available for your sailing. Make sure to print off your paperwork and bring it along with your ID. It's really that simple. If you're interested in booking, it's linked below in the description. Upon arrival, they give you a quick tour here at the Nacional Beach Club. Up top, you're going to find the restaurant. So all of our food and drinks were included for today. There's also washrooms and outdoor showers here. Outside the restaurant, you're going to find this plunge pool. Some tables in there, that looks inviting. Over on the side here is the bar. Wide variety of drinks. They've got swings. Then we'll cross over the pathway, and this is where you're going to find your dedicated loungers for the day. And they're already reserved with your name on a sign, and we get our padded loungers with an umbrella. And it looks like Andrea's already made herself at home. The water looks calm this morning. And our ship is way down there to give you an idea of how far we are away from the port. And I think Andrea's already planning out her order.
Breakfast is served from 8 until 11:30, and there are quite a few options, and it also includes fresh juice and coffee.
We ordered the fruit plate with grapes, pineapple, papaya, mango, and some fresh juices. It's time to relax and enjoy.
We're gonna go test the water as it looks very inviting.
There's some hammocks out here if you want to relax. And it's not too deep if you're coming with a family, so it's good for children.
It's beautiful out here and warm now. Yeah.
This is a public beach, so if you'd like to buy souvenirs, you'll be able to buy them right from your chair.
We're gonna walk back up to the Plunge pool up by the restaurant. Last time we were in Costa Maya, we were so jealous of the people in this pool. So we're gonna try it out. It's nice and quiet up here today.
Our passes included the use of beach towels for the day, which is handy so you don't have to pack any with you.
How's the pool?
It's very relaxing. There's a nice bench that you can sit and take in the views with some tables.
And it's probably about 4 feet deep maybe, so, or maybe 3 feet deep, so it's not overly deep, but it's deep enough so you can get into the water. There's little tables here to enjoy your bevies. And then we were down there by the beach earlier this morning. So there's a walkway between the pool and the chairs down there, and then we've got the restaurant behind us. So one thing I want to mention, when we got here, the taxi fee was included. So you get in the taxi at the port, they take you over here, and then the resort pays the taxi when you arrive. So the transportation back and forth to the cruise port was included. More bevies.
Yeah. Trying different things now.
Miami Vice, Pina Colada. Service at the pool.
Excellent. It's
In-
very nice.
In the pool.
In the pool. Very relaxing.
Yeah.
There's quite a large list of beverages you can order from the bar. Alcoholic and non-alcoholic.
It's raining.
It is raining. It's still warm, but it's raining.
It's really raining. Oh, the downpour. And 10 seconds later, it's sunny again. That was fast.
Time to order some lunch. They've got some great options here, from steaks, fajitas, chicken, pizzas, desserts, salads, and more.
Lunch is ready.
That looks amazing.
Some nachos and the fajitas. I think we have lobster coming. This is really, really good. Yeah. How is it?
It's so good. The cheese flavor. It's delicious.
And our lobster, this is seasonal, so it's not year-round, but we're lucky enough to be here while it's available. It looks delicious.
It looks really good.
How is it?
It's good. I like the charred barbecue flavored on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of meat on here though.
Yeah. I think mine was a little bigger, but they're delicious barbecued lobster. And one last bevy before we have to head back to the ship. These are delicious. We're all done here at the Nacional Beach Club. It was a lovely day, really relaxing here.
And the food was excellent. I really enjoyed our time.
It was. So we're gonna head back on the taxi that is covered with the pass as well. And we are back at the port. Costa Maya. Those look comfy.
Yeah, but they look warm at the moment.
Yeah. And it looks like the Harmony of the Seas joined us today. Back to the ship.
Back to the ship we go.
And we have a new friend. I think that's a puppy. Or a dog. You can join your other friends here by the window, enjoying the views of the harmony of the seas out there.
We really had a nice time today at Nacional Beach Resort.
Mm-hmm.
The weather wasn't too hot. There was a bit of a breeze. It was just relaxing.
But it was still warm enough. It was still nice
yeah.
and warm, and then the rain swept through and then stopped right away.
And then the sun came right back. It was nice.
It was nice. So there's the comfy loungers out there. There's the pool and the lobster. That was huge.
It's a big lobster. And I've never had one that was barbecued before.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a change in the flavor. It was really good.
It was really good.
Really good.
It was really good. So we're all cleaned up for getting ready for dinner.
Yes.
Are we headed to the main dining room?
Yeah, I think that's the plan tonight. for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just set sail from Costa Maya. We sailed past the harmony of the seas there and out to sea. So yeah, I think we're gonna just head off to dinner here and we'll let you know what we had. A terrific evening here on the Jubilee, dinner and a fantastic show. It was really good.
Yeah, there was a lot going on around the ship again tonight.
Mhm.
We went back to the main dining room, or one of the main dining rooms, the Pacific, which is the one at the aft. We were back at table 800, which I love because it has the most amazing view of the aft.
It does have a great view from back there,
Yeah.
for sure. So
Yes, but I knew you'd be excited about dinner tonight when you saw what was on the dessert menu, but let's start with the appies.
yeah, I was excited
Yeah.
for sure. So yeah, appetizers.
We both
had the same thing.
started, with the marinated chicken tenders, which came with a sweet chili relish and a crunchy Asian peanut and cabbage slaw.
There was a little zing to it, a little spice.
little spice.
I like it. It was my spice level that I enjoy.
It was good.
Mhm.
Not a huge appetizer. Mine had 2 good-sized pieces of chicken.
They're not breaded. They're
Nope.
just like normal
Yeah.
chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good though.
Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah.
I also had the Greek salad. So
Mm-hmm.
just a Greek salad. It was good. I enjoyed that with chicken.
Nice.
Yeah. What did you? I think you had
Yeah.
a second one, right?
Yeah, I did. And I was on the fence. Temptation got a hold of me and I went with a second appy. I went with the crab and shrimp cake.
Okay. Shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you doubted
Okay.
me, but yes.
Okay.
Yes, crab and shrimp. And it was good, but what was really good, which surprised me, was the slaw on the side, which was made from corn and apple. It was super fresh tasting.
Okay. I didn't even read the description on that.
Okay, it was good. Yeah, yeah.
So it looked good.
Yeah, and it was a smaller crab and shrimp cake.
hmm
It was shrimpy.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh man. Anyway, our main entrees. I had the classic beef Wellington, which I was also excited that was on the menu. It has puff pastry around the outside, and then came with potatoes. I think they were Brussels sprouts. I didn't.
Yes,
touch
it was.
them.
I read the menu.
The potato though was like rectangle and covered in cheese.
hmm
It was really good. Like the potato was good.
Yeah.
But the beef Wellington was really good.
So how'd they get it in a perfect little cube like they did? Rectangle.
Cookie cutters or something. So I highly recommend the beef Wellington.
Yeah, it was a good size too.
It was. Yeah. Yeah.
Now I went with the chicken roulade. I hope I'm saying that right.
That was on the Emerald Select.
Yes. And so was the crab and shrimp cake. So it was a chicken stuffed with prosciutto and sage. And then there was bourbon mashed potatoes and sauteed greens, which I'm pretty sure was spinach. It was
Okay.
good.
Is that was the sage the green part in the middle of the chicken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot the creamy jus, like gravy.
It looked good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
And then dessert, we had our decaf coffee, but I was excited because they had key lime pie tonight.
Yes, we both had the key lime pie. It came with a little bit of like a raspberry sauce underneath, and it said it was no sugar added, but it was still sweet and very tasty.
I think the key lime pie is in the running for one of my favorite cruise desserts.
So was the banana cream pie.
That was really good too, and the creme brulee.
Yeah.
So there's some really good ones, but the key lime pie is moving up the ladder.
Yeah.
So.
It's very fresh.
So a wonderful
Now,
dinner.
before we went and saw the show that we're going to talk about in a moment, at the same time, they were also doing Deal or No Deal tonight in Center Stage.
Mhm.
They had twice at 7:30 and 9:30. And if you haven't gone to this before or seen it, it's very similar to the TV show, but you can buy like cards ahead of time so you can play along, kind of like bingo.
And then someone is selected out of those cards to be on stage. Now, one thing I appreciate that it's in center stage and they're not replacing like a evening
production show
with it, that it's side by side and not instead of.
Yeah,
so I appreciate that.
A lot of people love it, and it's fun because everybody can win money playing it, but it does cost money to buy.
Even if you don't want to pay the money to play, you can still watch. And
absolutely, yeah, and it is entertaining for sure.
Okay, the show.
Yes.
Spellbound?
Yes.
Or Soulbound?
Soulbound. It is a playlist production, and it's at 7:45 and 9:45, at least on our sailing.
So it reminds me of, I'm just going to say this, it reminds me of something you might have at Universal Studios, mixed with Halloween, mixed with like a singing production. So absolutely. A little bit of all of those.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing happened when we walked in. So, you know, kind of at Universal Studios when people are kind of standing still and you don't realize they're a person, she got...
Okay, what made it worse is...
Someone jumped out at her in a, like, costume.
Okay, but what made it worse is that we came from the lower level. So you...
In the side.
On the side entrance. So we're walking across the front.
Right
at
the front, yeah.
Yeah, and we're very early.
And you shrieked, and the whole theater started laughing. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
and then
glad I could entertain everyone.
And then it happened to a bunch of other people as well. So it was good.
Yeah. It was one way to get my heart rate moving.
But the show itself.
I just want to point out that it packed out early, really fast. And we went to the first one at 7:45.
Yeah, half an hour before it started, it was probably 75 to 80% full. So,
and they actually opened the doors before the posted time. So if you want a really good seat or you're going with a big group, make sure you've got everybody and get in there and get your seats together if you want that.
So, but the show, so first of all, the visuals are fantastic. They've got the screen in the back, which has all sorts of stuff flying around on it and colors and everything.
Special effects.
There's smoke and steam, or probably, I don't know, whatever they use. It's not real smoke, but... I wasn't
sure if something was actually zinging across the
there was
ceiling.
Some kind of ghost or something flying around.
Or if it was a light, or I wasn't sure. Like, I was wondering...
Lasers and all sorts of stuff, so...
And there's even this cool effect where it looks like they're capturing, like... this green power into a jar from the screen. Like, it's just really like trippy how they do it.
Yeah, it was really well done. And then I guess, like you said, the Halloween kind of influence to it. And then but the singing was really good.
Crazy good, like top notch. And the dancing, and just amazes me that they get production staff that's so good at singing and dancing. Yeah. Because it was like high level for both.
And the costumes were so fantastic. Yeah. Like if you're on here, don't miss Soulbound.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Now tonight
is the big 80s rock and glow party, but it's at 10:45.
It's quite late.
So we may or may not go to this.
If you're seeing dancing footage on the screen right now, that's because we popped up there. Yeah. But we're not sure if we're going to make it.
Otherwise, it meant we went to sleep. So to be determined.
To be determined, yes.
You know, a lot of people are dressed up tonight in the 80s rock and glow look. And there's even some of the photographers have like an 80s background that you can do photos. So a lot of fun, like 80s kind of stuff if you want to go all out.
For sure.
You can, but you don't have to.
Yeah. And yeah, other thoughts on today?
Fun day. I really enjoyed our time.
Yeah. I could have sat in that pool at the Nacional we did sit there almost all day. I know. But I could have sat there for a lot longer.
Oh, and the drinks were really good. Yeah. They weren't too sweet.
And the service was good.
Oh, very friendly. Yeah. They were kept saying, can we help you with anything? Can we get you anything? So
yeah,
it was great.
Really good day.
Really good day.
Tomorrow though,
yes,
we are in Mahogany Bay, or what's the other
island? Tropicale.
Isla.
Isla. Oh yes, Isla.
Isla Tropicale or Mahogany Bay. I think
Yeah.
it goes by both names. There might
Yes.
be some kind of name switch happening, but anyway, that's where we're at tomorrow. We're excited about that. We haven't actually been there before. We were supposed to be there and missed it in the past.
Yes, due to weather.
So
hopefully tomorrow we make it.
Yes. So yeah, that's what's on the docket for tomorrow. We're excited about that. I think we're gonna shut down day 4, right?
I
4
think so.
right there. And we will see you tomorrow in Mahogany Bay for day 5 or Isla Tropicale. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.